Good afternoon, everybody. This is once again Ted the Speed Learner, and I'm going to talk about online bidding sites. And the internet is replete with these things. Okay, that means there are a lot of them on the internet. Okay, you all I have to do is do about 3 or 4 clicks, and you're going to find these things. And basically, it works like this: they put up items that they want you to bid on. And you bid on these items, and if you're the highest bidder, you actually get the item. Everybody else gets nothing. Okay. Now, the thing is, you have to pay real money to get the privilege of bidding on these items. Now, it depends on which bid site you go to as to how much you have to pay in advance to bid on items. Okay. Now then, sometimes they'll say, well, you have to give us at least 10 of your dollars to have the privilege of bidding on our site. Some sites will be, well, you have to give us a minimum of $20 before we'll allow you to bid on our site. And some of them are even more expensive. You have to give us at least $50 before we'll let you bid on our site. And it goes on and on and on. You might get lucky and you might find a site in which you only have to pay $5 to start bidding on the site. Now, as you're bidding on items, they could be, each bid would be, they would take 30 cents away. What you do is you set up an account with these people, okay, and you put money into that account, all right? And what they would do is every time you place a bid, they take a certain amount out of your account until you have nothing left in your account, all right? Now, sometimes they'll take 30 cents away, 60 cents away, maybe $1 away for each bid, so on and so forth. And they'll keep knocking these dollars away until you have nothing left in your account and you have to put more money in there. Now, this kind of works like those, you've seen those crane machines at restaurants. You put the money in, the crane operates, you drop it down and you hope the heck it catches a toy, and if it does, you got the toy, otherwise you get nothing. Kind of works that way. At least as far as I understand it. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Alright, so you start bidding on an item. Okay? And let's say you bid you make one bid. So now you've just lost 30 cents of your money. And then you bid a second time. Now you've lost 60 cents of your money. That is, if each bid is 30 cents apiece. Okay? And let's say you make 5 or 10 of these bids. All right? If you make 10 bids at 30 cents a bid, okay? You make 10 bids at 30 cents a bid, you've now just spent $3. Now, that $3 might net you that item, and it might not net you anything. Now, keep in mind, there are other people on the internet bidding on the same item as you are. And it depends on how valuable that is as to whether you're going to have a ton of people bidding on that item or you're not. And whoever places the highest bid, okay, the most amount of bids, will get that item. Everybody else will get nothing. Now, the worst part about it is, you say you spent $3 bidding on that item, but somebody else won the bid. Your $3 is still gone. It's out of there. They keep the $3. You just didn't get anything. Just like the crane at the restaurant. You're just out. Alright. Now, let's say it was 60 cents per bid. You put 10 bids on that thing and you still get outbidded. You've now lost $6. Now, this is supposed to be a TV down here. Okay? Now, some say, okay, when people are bidding on this item, the bidding price will raise up by a penny or two, okay? It's like they're adding another token, another token, another token. This isn't what you're really losing. This is what you're really losing. Okay? So, you place 10 bids on this television set. You don't get the TV set. You're just out $6. You just paid $6 for nothing. Now, there is an art to all this. Perhaps you find an item that not a lot of people want, but you do. You bid on it, you win the bid because very few others even noticed it or wanted it. Boom, you've got it. Or you have all the time in the world to be sitting there and watching these bids very carefully so you can be the highest one. Well, that's wonderful if you got all day to do that. If that's the kind of businessman you are and you spend your whole day watching a computer screen and you do nothing else, you might get those bids. You might get good merchandise. And the thing is, you have to keep in mind that if you're bidding on a $10 gift card, okay, and you've already placed 10 bids which cost you $6, then really your gain is only about $4. So now you have spent all that money and all that time, and what did you really get out of it? Basically nothing. That's not a good return. Okay? So you really have to think, am I going to get this item for a real cheap cost? Am I going to get this and I'm not going to have to spend too much on it and I'm not going to spend too much time trying to get it? I mean, sure, you can have your kids sitting around there doing your bidding for you, following your instructions. Now here's the thing. What if you're a working man like I am? I work in retail. I can't be on that phone, that smartphone, while I'm working. So here I am losing bids right and left because I can't get access to my phone so I can make the next bid. I have to concentrate on my work. You have to really think about the time it's going to take to get that bid and the money you're going to have to spend to get that bid to see whether all this is worth it or not. Because this is going to cost you both money and time. If it's worth it, that's fine. If it's not, don't get into this. There are much better ways to get merchandise than doing this. Oh, they'll have the people that go there, I got this $20 coffee maker that cost me 75 cents. That's one lucky person. What if you're not so lucky? Are you going to stay up all night knowing you have to go to work the next day to get that stuff? I don't think so. Now, if you're on vacation and you want to waste your time doing this kind of stuff, fine. But I think you have better things to do with your vacation time than that. Now you're all so tense because you've been trying to get these wonderful deals that you've never really relaxed on your vacation, so now when you go back to work, you're just as tense as when you left. That's not good. Much better ways to spend a vacation than to stand there and bid on items all that time. When you're on vacation, you need to separate yourself from the internet. The kind of people that do this kind of stuff remind me of the kind of people that go out on Black Friday and will trample people for a $100 DVD player or some iPad or something. That's what this reminds me of. I don't think this is very healthy. If you want to play around with it for a little while, that's fine. But unless you're going to spend your entire day and night, day after day, bidding on this stuff, or have somebody that does that on a regular basis and pay him to do it, I don't think it's worth it. There are much better ways to spend your time than doing this. Shoot, I would much rather you hunt down these looking for Lincoln signs that I've hunted down and videotaped than to do this. You'll have a much better time. Now, if the bids, if they only cost you like 10 cents a piece, and you really had a load of time on your hands, that wouldn't be such a bad thing. But if you're a working man, this is not it. If you really want to make money in this world, you have to get educated. And you have come to the right channel. This channel educates you. I would rather you waste your time here than there. Because you will win with me. Guarantee it. You will come away with something valuable if you watch me. And it's not really so much watch me, but listen to me. Listen to the things I'm telling you. You'll do better. Okay? So, now that I've explained all this stuff to you, so you really understand what you're getting yourself into, and hopefully you won't waste all your money and all your time doing this, I'm going to let this go for now, and if you want to leave a comment down below, and maybe you have an effective strategy that actually doesn't waste a lot of your time, doesn't waste a lot of your money, and you're still getting good bids, that kind of thing, hey, leave them down here. I'll read them. I'll listen to you. If you've actually won a great big bid, leave it down here. I'll listen. But in the meantime, I think you guys would be much better off watching my videos, learning what I'm presenting to you, and taking that information and getting yourself a high-paying job so you can actually afford to go shopping. You don't have to go shopping on Black Friday anymore because you'll be able to afford the merchandise the rest of the year. That's just my opinion. You can rip me apart all you want, but I'm telling you that's my opinion. Alright. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.